One of the danger spots in any college football season. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They just keep firing. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Lowers those pads. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking to pass. It's Potter. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Bruins are on the move. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Cox. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. They go to the ground. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a wink or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Back to pass, it's Potter. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Never a doubt. They're now up 9-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Troy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the wideout. A missed opportunity on that errant pass. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space. It's Cox. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Catch in the middle. It's Flores. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Coleman. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner is stopped. And the offense takes the field, eager to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to run it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Dropping back, it's Potter. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. With the catch, it's Marshall. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's going to bring it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. To the air, it's Coleman. Got his man. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Rushes on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Dangerous screen into traffic. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That's reeled in. It's Flores.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Rebels offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Takes the handoff. It's Cox. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field, it's Potter. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. The screen, and watch out. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. Jukes his way for more.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to get behind the defense. Brings it down on the right side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
And the Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Potter. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Slithers into space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Nakua. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body flows add up and wear this defense out.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds his man. It's Flores. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. It's a draw. Hard running there. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Potter. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Texas is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. A real bloodbath today at DKR. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan. We've got you covered in this gigantic top 5 matchup, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Keeps it on the bootleg. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. On target. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Right down the middle. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the ground with the back. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Good enough for first down.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Going for it all. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
39, UNLV, 0.
Coming out with it, it's McGee. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Finds his big tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And that's a first down for the
Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
on the out route.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Plucks it out of the air. On his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Working that left side now. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the air on first down. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man down the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First and goal, UNLV.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Going to take a shot on second and short. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he made the extra point without problem. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Gives it on the option. Still running at the 40. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there's a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.